Gary Wright, singer-songwriter known for hit Dreamweaver and playing with George Harrison, dies at 80 after Parkinson's and dementia struggle. Gary Wright, the musician known for the 1976 hit Dreamweaver and major work on former Beatle George Harrison's greatest solo album, has died at the age of 80. Gary's son Justin Wright told TMZ that his father died on Monday morning at his home in California's Palos Verdes Estates. He said the singer-songwriter had been battling Parkinson's disease for 5 to 6 years and more recently had developed Lewy body dementia. Justin added that the composer's Parkinson's symptoms had gotten considerably worse in the past year, unfortunately leaving Gary without the ability to speak or move much. He added that home nurses who had cared for the musician informed his family members a few days ago that he was nearing the end. His other son, Dorian, took to Instagram to reveal he was able to spend the morning sitting in lotus by his father's side chanting and meditating for 2 hours. As I chanted his last chant, I watched him take his last earthly breath. Thank you, Dad, for letting me help you leave your body for the astral plane, he captioned a photo of his father's The Dreamweaver album. Jai Guru. Following news of his death, tributes began pouring online, with many remarking on his legacy and contribution to music. It is with great sadness that I received the news of my dear friend Gary Wright's passing. The attached photos hold precious memories from the very first and last time we shared the stage together, alongside our mutual musical pal John Ford Coley, Stephen Bishop tweeted. Gary's vibrant personality and exceptional talent made every moment together truly enjoyable. The two-time Grammy nominee continued, his legacy will live on for many years to come. I will always cherish the warmth and kindness shown to me by Gary and his wife Rose, and I will forever hold dear the stories he shared with me about days gone by. My heartfelt condolences go out to his family, friends, and fans during this difficult time. So sorry to hear about the passing of Gary Wright. He was one of the nicest rock stars I ever had the pleasure of interviewing, and he leaves behind a wonderful body of work. Condolences to his family, friends, and fans, radio personality Andre Gardner wrote on Twitter. Another, who seemingly was also referencing Margaritaville singer-songwriter Jimmy Buffett's passing over the weekend, tweeted, "Rest in peace, Gary Wright. It seems like everything and everyone is fading away." Singer-songwriter Al Stewart, best known for his 1976 hit single Year of the Cat, also took to the platform to mourn the loss of his longtime pal. Rest in peace, Gary Wright. Al and Gary were friends for a long time, and it was Gary who introduced Al to his touring band, The Empty Pockets. Al and Jill Stewart would like to send their condolences to Gary's wife, Rose, and his family, he tweeted. His highest charting songs, Dreamweaver and Love Is Alive, both peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 Singles chart. He was born and raised in Cresskill, New Jersey. At just 7, he made his TV debut at the age of 7 on the show Captain Video and his Video Rangers. This sparked his love of the entertainment industry and led him to appear in various TV and radio commercials before landing a role in 1954 Broadway production of the musical Fanny. He spent 2 years with the production, starring opposite of Florence Henderson. During his adolescence, he studied piano and organ and led to him performing in various local rock bands with his peers while attending Tenafly High School. Out of pique that pursuing music was too unstable of a career choice, Wright studied to become a doctor at the College of William and Mary in Virginia and New York University before attending Downstate Medical College for a year. As he specialized in psychology, he continued to perform with local bands, according to an interview with the radio station 100.3 The Sound. Ultimately, he completed his studies at the Free University of Berlin before finally abandoning his plans to pursue medicine. He previously cited his musical influences as rock and roll artists Elvis Presley and Jerry Lee Lewis, and the Beatles, as well as Ray Charles, Aretha Franklin, and James Brown. Wright went on to join Mike Harrison and Mike Kelly's band, Spooky Tooth. The group released its first album together, called It's All About, in June 1968. The record featured 6 songs he co-wrote with either Miller, Harrison, or Luther Grosvenor, including Sunshine Help Me. Next, the band released Spooky 2, which gained much more critical acclaim for its hits, That Was Only Yesterday and Better By You, Better Than Me, in 1969. That same year, they also dropped their third record, Ceremony. We should have really taken off after Spooky 2, but we got into the absurd situation of letting Pierre Henry make the Ceremony album. Then he took it back to France and remixed it, Wright said in a 1973 interview. In 1970, he left the band to pursue a solo career. After signing with A&M Records, he recorded Extraction, which included his songs Get on the Right Road and The Wrong Time. At the time, former Beatle George Harrison asked him to play on his album All Things Must Pass. Their professional relationship blossomed into a long-lasting friendship, reportedly based on music and their shared interest in Indian religion. We were very close, Wright confirmed to Smashing Interviews magazine in 2010. We became good friends very quickly. We shared similar Eastern philosophies. He was very much into that, and so was I. That was our immediate link. He went to play on Harrison's subsequent solo albums and other songs that the English musician produced for Apple Records. His entire solo discography includes Footprint, 1971, The Dream Weaver, 1975, The Light of Smiles, 1977, Touch and Gone, 1977, Hidden Home, 1979, The Right Place, 1981, Who I Am, 1988, First Signs of Life, 1995, Human Love, 1999, and Waiting to Catch the Light, 2008, and Connected, 2010. In 2014, Wright released his memoir, Dream Weaver, a memoir, music, meditation, and my friendship with George Harrison. He was survived by his wife of 38 years, Rose, and their two children Justin and Dorian.